Watkins Glen, the long course that we're running there, has some elevation changes to it, and also long straightaways with long corners that actually going uphill. This is not really a good racetrack for us because, again, we don't have a lot of torque and a whole lot of power compared to a lot of these turbocharged cars and supercharged cars and cars that have much more volume in their engines, like the BMWs, for example. So that's a track that we really need to kind of focus on late braking, try to catch up with people and try to gain some time in those braking zones, which in the long run makes it very difficult because you expose yourself to making mistakes if you have to brake extremely late every time, and you're also leaning on the tire more than you necessarily really want to. But that's the only way we can be competitive at a place like that, and hopefully we got the car a little more dialed in this year than we had last year, so we should probably get a little more competitive than last year, but that's definitely not one of the tracks that suit our car the best as some of the other tracks do.
Oh, that's one of my favorite tracks in North America. I love Watkins Glen. It's a challenge. It's very fast. It's like a lot of history in Watkins Glen. It was one of the first road race Grand Prix in the States. And even over there, I had a lot of success. I won over there a lot. So I'm looking forward, go to the Glen.
Watkins Glen, great natural road course in western New York. It's about 3.5 miles long. Special place for Adam and I. It was the scene of our first professional win in 2008, driving for Compass 360. Again, very similar to VIR. A lot of elevation changes, lots of high-speed corners. You have more grip there, though, which helps a lot. The concrete patches help with grip in the corners. I mean, like I said, very fast. We'll go into the inner loop at about 140, 150 miles an hour, and then quick through the chicane there to fourth or fifth gear. Or I don't know what it'll be this year with the new gearing. Yeah, very special, very cool place. Love going there.
Yeah, I have a lot of fond feelings for Watkins Glen as well. The thing about the Glen is it's got so much history. You look at, Formula One used to run there. Obviously, Cup runs there. So it's an amazing place to go. I always love driving up the hill to the Glen and just seeing it all kind of nestled in right at the top of the hill overlooking the lake. It's such a great place, and I think it's another track that really suits the handling capabilities of the Forte. So I'm really looking forward to getting there this year and seeing what how the changes we've made throughout the season are going to come into play when we get there.
Weather can also be very finicky at the Glen too. Sits up on top of the hill, like Adam said, and I mean you can get a rainstorm like that. The clouds can just roll in and just start dumping on you. So I'd like to get a wet race in the car this year at some point. I think the Forte will be excellent in the rain, and that would be a great place to do it at.